Sarah. I'm back at Diamond Gymnastics this week for week 3 of our GymStar circuit. You'll see I have my special guest Marana with me again this week. She'll be here to demonstrate the activities while I talk you through them. This week's workout begins with a box jump. So we're going to swing our arms down to jump up, landing in a wide leg motorbike on the box. When you jump off, make sure you jump off, absorb your landing. Do 10 of these. Moving to the next station, we're going to start in a front support position. Pulling our bellies in, squeezing through the bottom. We're going to march down onto our elbows, keeping the straight body, and then back up. You're going to do 5 on each arm. Moving to the next activity, we're going to lay on our back in a dish position. You can have your arms open or arms across your chest, and you're going to do flutter kicks. So up and down, 10 up and down, then 10 side to side. Moving on to the next station, we're going to lay in a Superman position. So on our bellies, knees together, lifting up really tall. We're going to hold an object in front of us. We're going to try and cover our ears with our arms, knees together, and rock forward and backwards. Do 30 seconds of both dish and Superman. Our next station, which is our last station, we're going to do a burpee into a long jump. So arms up tall, we're going to squat down, jump, feet out, feet back in, into a big long jump, making sure we're landing in the motorbike, up, down, in, out, in, that's it. Our first station today is a jump half turn. If you don't have a trampoline, that's okay, you can do those on the floor. So Kayla's going to jump, hold the object above her head and spin halfway around. From here you can place the ball down on the floor, and we're actually going to do a jump full turn this time. This is an arm circle into a handstand. This gets us ready for our vault. So we're going to circle backwards with our arms as we lunge, kicking up into the handstand against the wall. The next activity is working on our spring steps and our step hops. So This is all about gymnasts pointing their toes, big long straight legs. So these are sprint steps. Go for it, Kayla. We're going to go 1, 2, swap, 1, 2, land. Then from there, Kayla's going to stand outside the hoop. You could just step over a teddy to create 2 separate activities. We're going to go step and hop. So into the passe position. Show us passe, Kayla. Knee up tall, flat top, toe pointing next to the knee, not on top of the knee. So Kayla's going to start with 1 foot forward, and she's going to show us 2 step hops. Step, push together. This is a hurdle cartwheel. So the arms are forward, we swing back and do a hurdle. So we take off on 2 feet and we land 1 foot at a time, 1 foot slightly in front. So hurdling over the object. We've used a toy here, you can use any object that you have at home. From here, we go into the cartwheel. Across, over and into a snap-in position. The next activity is a passe half turn. So we're going to start in a starting position, 1 foot in front of the other. The front foot is slightly turned out. One arm is in front of our shoulder in a soft semicircle. The other arm is pressed back straight in a presentation position. From here we go to a passe shape. We straighten our bottom leg. We lift to a releve, which is up on our toe, and then down into a 2 foot releve and finish. From there, you can progress this into a half turn in the passe position, which is exactly the same. We just do the half turn. This station is all about our limbers, so forwards and backwards. So limber is a little bit different than a walkover. We go from 2 feet, shoulder width apart. Kayla's going to place her hands back on the wall. We're going to walk down as far as we can go and then walk back up again. That's it. You want to make sure that you are pulling your ribs in and using your shoulders to open up your body. Once you're ready, you can move on to a small height. So turning around, arms up tall. We're going to limber back onto the height. You want to look at your fingers the entire time. To stand up, we push our hips forward and raise up through our hands. Keep your eyes looking at your fingers and your chin away from your chest. The final activity on this station is a handstand hold, falling into the forward limbo. So handstand, shoulders go back the way you came from and hold. You can then tuck your head in and come down. This is a tuck jump, so arms forward. We're going to swing down, jump with the knees to the chest, landing in motorbike. Our bonus activity, if you have access to a bar, or even if you're able to go out to a park or something like that, is a roll forward. So Kayla's going to start in a front support position, pushing high on her thighs. She's going to sink down to her hips, and we're going to roll forward. Our hands want to go forward around the bar the entire time. We don't want to swap. As a parent or caregiver, to spot them, we're going to place one hand on their belly, rolling forward, Kayla, other hand behind them. The gymnast will pause here in this shape. This will give you the opportunity to swap your hands around. The hand that was on the back of the back goes up to the leg and catches them as they come forward. From here, the inside hand will come to the back to support them in case they let go of the bar. We slide our legs down to the toes and they sandwich your hand where you help them do a tuck shape. Bye guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you again for our special help with Kayla for showing us all of the activities. Let us know how you get on at home. Tag us on Facebook, Instagram. We'd love to see your videos. Bye.